Hey, welcome to my second video here on YouTube. I did this Ariana Grande inspired makeup look. I'm not trying to say I look like her or any of that. It's just the makeup is inspired by her. So I did her classic very pointed up wing liner, her glossy lips, and just overall very doll-like skin. So if you would like to learn how to get this look, then please keep watching. So I'm going to first start out with the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. I'm just going to put that all over my face. And now this helps, this has silicone and it helps basically fill in any pores or anything like that. It literally blurs your skin. So that's great. And excuse any noise today, my house is filled. There's a lot happening, so thank you. Excuse that. So I'm going to be using the Becca Ever Matte Shine Proof Foundation, and I'm going to use it in the shade is this? Oh, Buff. So now I'm going to go in with a Real Techniques, it's just like one of their buffing foundation brushes. It has powder on it. I'm just going to go over and just kind of blend in makeup a little bit more. And I'm actually going to go in with the Anastasia contour kit, cream contour kit. And I'm going to actually just use my finger because my fingers are a little bit warmer than a brush and it'll help it blend in to my skin. So I'm going to go in with this middle color. Just going to put my finger. I'm going to just dab it in the contours of my face. With just my finger. I feel like this also helps once you're blending. You don't want to have like streaks and lines all over your face. So this is kind of just a more natural, organic way of applying it. And I'm just going to apply it underneath here because she has a very chiseled jaw. And she kind of has a chiseled face in general. Chiseled. But like, her face is still very feminine. And her eyebrows are basically similar to mine, but they like lifted at the end. Like she has like a little bit more of that look. So I'm going to bring the contour out a little bit here, and then I'm going to add highlight right under the end of my eyebrow. And then I'm going to go in with the highlight. Again, I'm just going to use my finger because it helps blend. And I'm just going to add it right underneath the tail of the eyebrow. Just right there. And then I'm going to add it right like where the two ends of the top and bottom lid meet, just on the outer corner. And that'll help open up your eyes. Marilyn Monroe used to do this trick a lot with her makeup artist. Used to do this trick a lot, and it would help kind of create more of a doe eye effect, kind of like how Ariana Grande's face is. I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques brush, and I'm just going to start blending it out. And I'm actually going to just go in a little bit with the same color, but I'm actually going to just go on the brush and kind of stipple it on. That middle color, just going to stipple it on because she has a very bronzed face, and I want to make sure I can recreate that. Now I'm going to go in with my Fit Me concealer in the shade Fair. And I'm going to just go underneath the eye, and I'm going to connect it to that little bit of contour that we had there, so it kind of continues to create that lifted look. Okay. Now I'm just going to go in with that same Real Techniques brush. And I'm going to go around my mouth because I tend to have darkness right there. Right here, right here. Just around there. It's time to set the face. So I'm going to go ahead with some of the Cover FX translucent powder. I'm just going to put that all over my face, and then I'm going to go ahead and bake. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm going to just take one of these triangle sponges to bake underneath the eye. I'm going to go with the Cotillard Spun powder. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply that underneath the eye. And I'm going to bring it up at an angle towards the outer corner. A little bit more angled up than I normally would when I'm doing my bake. Normally I'll just bring it kind of just straight out, but now I'm angling it up. Now, because Ariana Grande's face is slightly different shape than me, I'm gonna go ahead and chisel right under here to help clean up that contour that we created. Okay, so now that we are baking, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the eyeshadow. So I'm going to take the Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm going to use the shade Naked. This shade right here, the one that I've used a lot of. And I'm actually just going to take this brush because her eyeshadow is not very complicated. It's not anything too crazy. So I'm just going to apply it into the crease, and also she puts it on the lid. And then I'm just going to go in with a little bit of a shimmery color all over, and that's about it. And then I'm going to go in with Sidecar, which is this color right here, right next to Naked. And I'm going to go in with a flat shader brush, and I'm going to just pack that on the lid. It's a bit of a more shimmery color. So I'm actually going to do brows before I start with the liner, because the liner's honestly, it's making my heart, go. Because doing symmetrical liners is very hard, and I normally don't do my winged liner like Ariana Grande does. I tend to pull it out more, whereas she brings it up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use both the NYX Professional Makeup Brow Pencil, and I'm also going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade. I'm going to use the pomade more on the outer corner, and I'm going to kind of straighten my eyebrows because her eyebrows are much straighter than mine, and they're also a little bit shorter. So I'm not going to extend my eyebrows like I sometimes do. So I'm just going to start, and I'm going to just do little lines just right here where the arch would be to kind of bring that arch down, basically straighten it out. I'm going to do the same exact thing on this brow, and then we're going to go in with the little brow pencil and just add any little hairs, any little lines that we need. So now I'm going to go back in with my concealer and clean up a little bit. Just on the outer corner, kind of like what I did with the highlight from Anastasia, just to lift that part. Okay, so now the scary part, I'm going to go ahead and start with my liner. I'm going to take the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. It is my all-time favorite. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to follow the powder that we already have under there. So I'm just going to bring it up. Okay, so just straight up line, and then I'm going to grab it from here and bring it down. Okay, so my liner's done. You can kind of see it's very much at an angle, and I applied lashes because that takes forever. And I'm going to go ahead and wipe away all the powder because I've been baking for a while. A little overdone probably. And now I'm going to go in with a small little eyeshadow brush. I'm going to go ahead and take the same color Naked that we used in the crease and kind of on the lid, and I'm going to bring that along the lash line. Ariana used to do the whole black liner in the waterline, but she stopped. So now it's just brown eyeshadow. And smoke it out just slightly to kind of create, her eyes kind of have like a puffiness to them. So you know how when you go like this, that situation. So I'm going to, in that little crease there that I create, I'm going to go in with Buck, which is a color right here next to Sidecar. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of underline that area a little to make it stick out a little. And this will create kind of a rounded look. So you see how I'm not putting it up against the lash line, I'm just putting it on that little crease. Everyone kind of naturally has one of those little lower lid type of situation. But because our eyes are a lot rounder, it protrudes a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and create that little effect underneath the eye. And then I'm going to go in with Naked and fill in that gap. And if you want, right now would be a good time to add any white. Right now would be a good time to add like a white in the waterline or a nude color, because that can open up your eyes a lot more. But I prefer to just use mascara to help open up my eyes. So I'm going to go in with some L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara. Oh, my bottom lashes. So now I'm going to go in with the Butter Bronzer in the shade Medium. And I'm going to take just a little brush like this. I'm going to go in and just go over the places that we contoured. Just with a light hand. You don't want to go too heavy. And I'm going to bring it a little bit higher than the contour and then blend it down more than putting it in the contour and blending it up, just so that we keep that lifted cheekbone effect. I'm going to go along here because her face is a little shorter than mine is. My face is a little bit longer. So I'm going to shorten it by applying the bronzer there and then shorten my forehead as well. And now I'm going to go ahead and go in with blush. I'm going to use a blush that's not so intense because she tends to not really use blushes. So I'm going to go in with the Milani Powder Blush in Blossom Time Rose. So I'm just going to dab it and bring it out. Instead of just keeping it on the apples of the cheeks, I'm going to drag it out and kind of blend it into the contour. And this color is not intense at all, which is great because she doesn't use blush very much. Okay. And now I'm going to go all over the face. I have this very short, dense brush. And I'm going to go in with the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation and just kind of go all over my face. I have it in the shade warm beige. I'm just gonna kind of go all over my face, because she definitely has that porcelain doll skin look, where it's like very, literally matte, but not flat. Okay, so that's done. So now I'm going to go ahead and start with the lips. NYX Matte Lip Liner in Sandstorm. I'm going to start out with that one, and then I might put in another color on top. I'm just going to start lining my lips. I'm sorry this whole video I'm using a big mirror. I don't have my contacts on. Everything is blurry, so I need to have something like right here to be able to see, you know. But trying to show you guys the best I can. And I'm going to overline my upper lip because she has a very rounded upper lip, and I'm going to overline slightly. Try to. So now I'm going to go in with, I think I'm going to go in with this NYX liquid liner in Nude Suede Shoes. It's a little bit more pinky than the other one. The other one was more of a grayish tone taupe. So first I'm going to go with this Estee Lauder lipstick in Pure Color Envy. It's literally like a darker version of this. I'm just going to put it all over. And now I'm going to go in with a gloss that used to be clear. It's by Wet n Wild. It's just a lip gloss, super cheap. And put it all over. So this is the finished look, ponytail and all. My ponytail did not stay straight because my hair is not straight. And this is it. This is how it came out. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's an overall very pretty makeup look. Even if you're not aspiring to look like Ariana Grande, it is inspired by her. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and leave any comments down below for any makeup looks that you would like to see. And thank you so much for watching.